Holy shit. Oh, well, that was productive. My last set, the last set that I recorded, the one after that, I did some abs, like straight after it, just like a bit of a superset with abs, basically, and just pumping them really fast. And afterwards, I felt so ill, went to the toilet, and I had a quick spew. Yeah, so there I go, normally saying that, you know, taking rest breaks is good, and then me not taking a rest break and then throwing up afterwards. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what got into my head to do it. But anyway, I just did it, and then felt like shit, and then quickly ran to the toilet, and then bathed my stomach out. But, you know, that's the second time in my lifting career that I've thrown up from a workout, I think, that I can remember, which is pretty good, I think, in my opinion. I think that's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, I've been close hundreds of times. So many times have it's been like right here, and I've just swallowed it back down. But today I was a little too far gone, and I was just like, I went, "Bleh!" I was like, "Bleh!" And then quickly ran to the toilet. Yeah, did the business. Not a pleasant sight, and it's not a pleasant feeling, to be honest with you. I hate being sick, but you feel worlds better after you are sick, so sometimes it's worth it. And I ate hours ago, so whatever pre-workout I ate, not much of it came back up, because most of it's been broken down and digested. Well, not fully, but it's not in the state to be thrown back up. So it was mostly just water. So anyway, that's a vivid description. Sorry about that. But as far as back days go, that's pretty decent. I did everything different today, actually, than I usually do. I always do this. Sometimes I just go in there and do some random stuff. I just do what I feel like doing. Today I did pull-ups, like actual pull-ups on a rack. I don't remember the last time I've done a pull-up on a rack before. It felt pretty good though. I'm so used to throwing around more than a stack on a lat pull down that I felt nice and light. The last time I did pull-ups, I felt very heavy. But once I warmed up, I was like flying up there. And it's actually quite nice, because when you're performing a pull-up, it's almost more natural compared to a pull down. I can't explain how, but because it's your body that's moving and not you're not moving a stack on a cable. It feels more natural. No, it feels strange. Not that it's better or anything. It's just, I mean, it's the same movement. It's just a different way of doing it. But I did a chest supported hammer strength, which I've been on quite a few times now. I don't mind it. It's pretty heavy, which I like, and it puts my arm in a nice position where I don't use a lot of bicep, but it rotates my scapula nicely, so I feel like I'm getting the full contraction. It's damn good. Hammer strength gets put down quite a lot, but that one's pretty good. I never see anyone on it, and if they do, they never do the horizontal grip. They always do the vertical grip for lats, which is strange because I would never ever do that. I would just never do it. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, I don't even know what they would be called, but on the hip press. If you don't have a hip press machine, if you've never tried, right, if you have a back injury at the moment and you're missing squats, right, you don't have that pressing movement, maybe, you know, even on a leg press it irritates you a bit. Try to find a gym that has a hip press, because it totally gets rid of the weight loading or the spinal loading of the exercise. It's genuinely, it's a lifesaver when you've got a back injury. My gym's got both a hip pressing plate loaded one that's like not the machine variant. You know, it's just like you hold on. Well, you've seen it. You've legit just seen me use it. And then the other one is literally called the hip press, which is by Rogue, I think. And I pretty much mained that as my primary pressing movement for maybe a year, because I had a pretty good back injury this time last year. Oh, I don't actually remember when it was, but I know it lasted like a year long. I couldn't squat for a year, and that hip press saved me. It saved my legs, because it just allows all the tension on your quads and places all the weight through your hips instead of your back, instead of your spine. It's a game changer. It really is a game changer. So if you have a back injury, look for a hip press. They're not too uncommon nowadays. So yeah, that's what I do. And then if you have, this is a little bit more tricky, but say you have a back injury, obviously you're not going to be able to do standing calf raises, so you're just going to have to find a seated calf raise, which, yeah, I know they're not good, and they place a lot of stress on your knee joints, which is why I particularly don't like them. But how else are you going to do it? I mean, you can do it on the hip press, just like you would normally your quads, but then it would take an absurd amount of plates each side, so probably just the seated. And my water has leaked everywhere. But that is the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one for, I think it's arms, so I'll see you then.